But yeah, Michael Jackson being really into Sonic.
That's big.
That's kind of, I think, what's it called? Exculpatory evidence.
Right.
Because no adult man who's into Sonic could be a pedophile.
No. That would be the first case ever. That would be the first case ever.
It's the first time that anyone who's really into Sonic has turned out to be some sort of sick, twisted freak.
Yeah. Well, because Sonic, as we know, is hot chick heaven.
Yeah.
Why would you? What need would you have to be a pedophile if you're already playing games that are hot chick heaven?
Yeah, because I mean, when you play Sonic, it's hot chick heaven. So you either like get a hot chick to wife up,
yeah,
or you like become one.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
You merely adopted estrogen. I was born with it, molded by it.
You started doing estrogen in your mid-30s. I started playing Sonic as a boy.
I've been wearing a binder since I was 7. You've been making estrogen in your bathtub for 6 months. Do you feel like a woman?
Do you feel like a woman?
You're a big guy.
Chris is actually a girl's name, too.
Could be short for Christine.
Or Krista.
Or Crystal. There's a lot of girl names that Chris is fine for. So just keep calling me Chris.
But now it's the girl version.
When you say it, think of Christine, not Christopher.
You feel like a woman?
You merely adopted being a woman.
My mom was Angelina Jolie.
I was breasted.
Oh my god.
I was breasted as a small boy, molded by it.
My mom was good friends with Michael Jackson.
My dad was Liev Schreiber. You went to some websites and became a girl in your 30s. My parents were Hollywood actor Liev Schreiber.
I've had earrings since the day I was born.
Also, I'm black.
My brother is from Africa. My sister is from Vietnam. And me, I'm a girl.
My mother is Charlize Theron.
I have 35 brothers, and they're all black.
Man, I started reading this book the other day, and it's pretty crazy.
What is it?
It's a book about, it's sort of an unvarnished look at like the Indian Wars.
Like Native Americans?
Yeah.
When
it was like sort of like white people showing up in the plains and those conflicts. And it's sort of like, I don't know if I would call it like suppressed history, but like forgotten history would probably be apt.
Yeah. Well, people assume that like before like Whitey came to North America, it was like a utopic like druid civilization where people were talking to dogs and stuff.
Yeah, there's sort of this view that it was a bunch of like wholesome Chungai.
Yeah.
Like just like chilling and smoking peace pipe.
Smoking cigarettes and just speaking to my best friend who's a bear.
Yeah, I actually was smoking cigarettes with my friend who just happens to be a bear.
We would stand outside the tree-built 7-Eleven and smoke cigarettes with my good pal Humta. And Huta was a dog. He had such great thoughts and opinions.
About nature.
His opinion on the sky was so good.
But it's actually like...
It was crazy.
Insane.
Because they were all like warring with each other, were they not?
Yeah. And then like it was basically they were doing like crazy like saw shit to each other.
Right. That's why they were scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just sort of par for the course. Like scalping was like a real thing. The book is called Scalp Dance.
Whoa.
And like, yeah, like they would scalp everyone and like mutilate their bodies and like rape and kill and stuff. So this one's mostly like after Whitey has showed up. And it is sort of a two-way street.
Of course.
Of them just doing like the most horrific shit imaginable to one another.
Yeah. You ever see the movie Hostiles? With Christian Bale?
Quite a while
It's like
ago.
that. I was like kind of, I haven't seen it I saw it when it came out, but I remember being like kind of like, it was refreshing to see, they were like the like white people were portrayed as like pretty, like Christian Bale's like a pretty racist, like violent guy, but they also have like super justified fear of encountering like the Native Americans because they're like there's a couple scenes where they like raid like camps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it is like it's like, whoa, that's scary.
Okay, honestly, even though in the movie it framed it as if it was something else, Bone Tomahawk is like more historically accurate than like any like John Wayne movie.
Yeah.
You know?
This is my partner Tonto, and it's like Tonto wants to eat you.
Because like in Bone Tomahawk, I think you sort of like they kind of like make pains to be like, listen, these aren't Native Americans.
Yeah, these
They're
are separate.
they're like a monster
Yeah,
guy.
these guys are like ghosts.
You know, look and sound a lot like
And
Native.
behave just like, yeah.
But like that, like sawing people in half upside down. It's like they were doing shit like cutting off. They cut like while you're still alive, cut off your eyelids, and then bury you up to your neck in sand, and then like put like honey on your head.
Oh,
So like ants will come and like eat
Jesus.
you as you're like facing the sun with your eyelids cut off.
God.
like it's like more extreme
I
than
want-
any like.
I want to play a game.
Want to play a game.
You were a lazy janitor, and now we're going to cut your eyelids off and make you eat your cock
Yeah,
because you like cigarettes.
you smoked cigarettes.
Yeah, Native American Saw would be quite funny.
Yeah, but it's like
You walked right by me when I asked you for a smoke. Now we're going to shoot you with a gun.
now I'm going to cut your hair off and then I'll put it on top of my hair. And I'll actually wear your hair kind of like a hat.
Because it's a point of pride for me.
Yeah.
You, it means nothing to me. It's everything.
Yeah. And like it's like really grisly stuff.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see like if you were on like either side and like they came in and like horrifically butchered all the like women and children and like tortured them to death and stuff, then it's kind of like, all right, well, we're gonna go do that to them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And this one has a bunch of like letters from like, you know, American soldiers at the time.
Oh.
And it would be like our opponents who you could only generously call humans. Like,
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, if you're just like a guy, you're just a dude who like agreed to go over here and like help like sort it out.
yeah.
It'd be like, oh, well, I guess I'm going into hell.
Right, and like it has this description of like a big massacre where there's a bunch of like white settler soldier guys go in, like one of the state governments had made like a truce for the winter, but a bunch of guys who had had their like families killed were like,
Yeah,
nah.
we're not. Yeah.
So they just like went in the middle of the night and like massacred a bunch of like women and children, and they were scalping them and stuff.
Right.
And you can really see how it's just this like
Yeah, it never is gonna stop.
cycle, but it's just like it's crazy.
Yeah.
shit they're doing.
Yeah.
Like
We used to. Do they have a bunch of dogs?
it didn't specifically mention, but I would assume so.
Yeah.
They love dogs.
We came to this new beautiful untouched land, and everyone has 60 dogs per person. It's beautiful.
There's dogs everywhere.
Did you just look at my dog? Which one? That one.
I think maybe we need to play a game.
Native Americans saw rules. I think maybe we need to be playing a game, huh? Hey, how?
How?
Should we play a game, perhaps?
Should we play a game?
Maybe we should play a game. How about you and me? My daughter loves Battleship.
Okay, the game will be I'm going to cut your dick off and actually like wear it as a necklace.
Is that cool with you?
Okay.
Right on. Then you can go.
I'm going to do some Buffalo Bill stuff to you. And make a jacket.
Native American Buffalo Bill. He looks over the pit. He's like, hey, can I bum a smoke?
Yeah. It puts the cigarettes in the basket.
Puts a cigarette into my hand, or else it gets asked again.
It gives me money for liquor, or else I ask again on the way out.
Or else I come back when you're still outside and pretend I didn't do this the first time. Or else I will pretend I didn't just ask and do it again in 15 minutes.
Maybe see if you maybe have some change next time.
Maybe you'll forget about me and be more generous next time. You'll forget that you saw me yelling at a homeless girl earlier and perhaps be more generous this time. It puts the cigarette in my hand, or else it gets asked again.
It's a guy wearing like a blonde scalp.
Would you bum me a smoke?
Would you bum?
I'd bum me a smoke.
If I had a smoke, I would bum me a smoke.
His name's Buffalo Bill. Buffalo Bill.
You started smoking as an adult.
I was born on the reservation. Molded by it.
I've been smoking since I was 3.
I didn't see a house with windows until I was 17. I didn't know you could buy a dog as a pet. I thought you just found them.
Do you have a smoke?
Do you have $3?
You're a big guy. Can I have some money for beer?
It would be very uncomfortable when I come back.
And ask you again in 5 minutes.
Imagine seeing a homeless guy with a Bane mask.
Do you have $8? For me.
I could actually use a beer.
My wife has kicked me out again. Please.
I left all my money in my car and I need to borrow some.
For gas. Not a beer. It's for gas. I'm stranded. A couple blocks that way. I need $15 for gas.
For gas.
Do you have $15 for gas?
For gas.
Oh, that's a glasses off one there.
So funny. For gas.
You started drinking when you were 18. I was born on the rest. Do you have $15? Gas?
Do you have $3.95 for the bus?
Yeah, homeless Bane guy goes up to the catty gay homeless guy.
Oh my god, this guy's freaking huge.
Do you have $3 for bus fare?
Do you have $3.99?
No, I don't have $3.99. Fucking asshole.
I think if I had $3.99, I'd hang out on fucking 97th. Idiot.
Fucking bastard.
My roommate stole my last $3.99.
My roommate actually threw all my money in the toilet. Asshole.
Gay catty homeless guy's roommate is Bane.
Actually, literally, yes.
They'd be having a roommate that's like,
Do you feel in charge?
Yeah.
yeah. It would be,
Oh, then why are you here? You don't want chaos in your living room situation. But then why are you
Why
here?
do you pay $4.45 a month to me for rent?
Man. For gas.
for gas.
You have $15
A lot of gold this session, man.
I mean, Bane posting really brings the best out of a mirthful young man.
Oh my god, whatever. It's so good.